morning, guys. I am going to the pool company. Okay, so I was doing some more work on the back patio, and I brought this out here to put it in a barrel, but I actually think I'm not going to do that right now. I can do it later. Anyway, so I did more trimmings of the back patio plants, and then, I don't know, I'm walking out here, and I'm like, I want to see something. And so my sister, I don't remember when it was. I want to say it was November. She came out here and weeded, and it's all weedy again. So I said, let me go ahead and, because Paige says you have to do this every year, and we don't. Put some cardboard one more time and see if that works. We did cardboard the last time, but you know what? The last time we cut the boxes and opened them up. Now I'm not doing that. It's double thickness. So we'll see if that helps. And then I'm leaving all the little bits and stuff underneath and just the big chips on top. And I know the weeds, look, they're really easy to pull out. They're really growing on top. It's just ridiculous. Look, they're so easy. It's just relentless, though. But I just had a lot of energy today. I didn't do anything on Monday and Tuesday. I just came over Monday, Tuesday. The kids came over to see the kittens, but I was just tired. But today, now I have energy, so I might as well go with it. But I'm going to put a stop to it. That's enough, because I have to go to the grocery store and Target. So I will do it like a little section at a time. And maybe my sister will come over and help, and we'll see. And my sister suggested, because this is the shadiest spot at this time of the year. Actually, all year. It doesn't get that much sun. So it stays wet. Yeah, and she suggested just take it all out and let the grass grow, but that ain't happening. Because we like it. It's a pain in the butt. But you know what? It keeps me busy. I know it's a lot of work and stuff, but what am I going to do? Hire somebody and sit around and do nothing all day? Anyway, it's not good for me. It's good for you to stay busy. So, even though it frustrates me. But right now, I'm in a mood where nothing is really frustrating me anymore. I got the house under control, and there's a plane flying over above. And eventually, one thing at a time, the pool's going in now, and you'll have an update for that at the end of this video. They poured the concrete. I think they call it shoot, because they actually use a tube and shoot it. Anyway, is to make this a paper patio. Maybe even all the way over to there, and then just have that, and then the paper patio will be nice, and won't need any upkeep, and then we'll just put potted plants on the paper patio, some chairs and stuff, we'll see. We'll see. And it takes us a long time to get stuff done, but again, it keeps us busy. But I also figure we only have 10 more years to do stuff like this. I ain't gonna have any energy, so we need to get it done. Well, maybe about the 10 years. Then we'll have to hire somebody and come out. And we ain't doing that. We ain't doing the paper patio. That's for sure. So, and I don't know, in 10 years, my brother-in-law will have the energy to do that, because he does know how to do that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to be buying new mulch and refresh. And this doesn't get as weedy. You can see there's a few weeds. And then this one's not bad at all. So, but it needs new mulch. So I'm going to rake back some of it. And I'm just going to go with the flow and do a section at a time. I know I used to do like all or nothing, and I can't do that anymore. I just can't. But it would frustrate me, and I want to get it done, and yada, yada, yada. And all right, that's it. And I need new plants, and maybe just more potted plants here, because the more plants the pots I put down, the more it covers the ground, so the weeds don't grow there. So that's what I'm thinking there. But I mean, you can only have so many without looking stupid. But anyway, and she never got to doing this section here, so I think I'll talk to her tomorrow and see if she wants to come back and do that for me. And Yeah, maybe I'll do a once a week like I used to do with Gary. Come over every Tuesday and we'll work. And I want to get it done before May. Because it's already hot, y'all. But it's going to be cool next week. So, I might make an arrangement for her to come over every Tuesday and see if she wants to do that. But right now, I'm going to go take a shower and go to Target and the grocery store. And my son wanted to come with me. I know I don't talk about it too much because that's his privacy, but he's not been wanting to do anything since he's been here. He's been in a slump. So he said, Mom, can I go run errands with you? I'm like, sure. So anyway, we're going to do that. So these are cardboard boxes from Amazon. So not that one. That's the mini Christmas tree my sister gave back to me. So I'm going to save those. And I do have some saved over here already. Back there, there's some saved. So, oh, and there's some underneath too. So we have plenty of boxes. Maybe I should do double. Why not, right? Double layer of cardboard. Again, it still grows weeds on top. It kind of don't matter, but it should help. And then it will dry it out a little bit because it won't have the little tiny bits keeping the moisture that have broken down, the mulch that has broken down, turned into dirt. And then I'll go with my vinegar and Dawn spray for weeds, and when it's dried out, and the best time to do it is when it's sunny. It's not sunny over there now. Anyway, and yeah, this is in the next garage will be that. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I think this is it. Okay, good morning, guys. It is Friday morning. I think I must have started like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or something. So it's almost 8 o'clock. Did they say that already? So, it's overcast, not hot. So I have to come out here when it's like that. Because, yeah, it's getting hot already. Although next week is supposed to cool down. So I did another section. I think I've talked about this before and it just never came to fruition. So I talked about working on a section a month. So it's February. I'm going to work on this section from done. And then move on to that section because this is the worst. Anyway, so going to do that, but bit by bit, little by little, not all at one time. Not going to kill myself. The bougainvillea is going to be a problem. So, yeah. So I laid some more cardboard down, pulled back the mulch. Yeah. And then I have this landscape fabric. Do yourself a favor. Buy the expensive kind. Anyway, I have this on hand. It's cheap. Like the professional landscaping fabric is better. Anyway, I'm going to lay it down here and then lay down the cardboard. I'm not going to bother to redo that, whatever. This is like the least weedy part. That's the worst part over there. So I might have to double up the cardboard over there, all that kind of stuff. And then this, we failed to, yes, these need pressure washed. Whether that'll happen, I don't know. Maybe we could just turn them over. Yeah. No, because they're flat on the bottom. So anyway, we failed to put plastic there. We did do that on where it drains from the gutter, but we didn't think about putting plastic here because now look at how weedy it is. Believe it or not, weeds do grow in there even though there's plastic. I'm telling you, Florida, when the dew on the grass in the morning is like as if it rained, not like northern dew. Yeah, it's wet. So right now I'm lying. No, not. Right now it's not because it's semi-winter going into spring and it's a little drier, but it will be soon in a month. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I don't know. I'm going to do like probably another 15-20 minutes just to do this little section right here and then be done. I actually don't think I have any more cardboard. So, but I'm going to see how the fabric is going to work here. So yeah. And I don't know if I said, so do this and then make it look pretty. Move on to this. I need to have some kind of reward after I finish that. So I need new plants for that and that. And these need pressure washed. Yeah, I definitely think just doing this month, bit by bit, will help. I actually think I can do that this time. Anyway, so I laid down the fabric there. I need some more cardboard. I'm either gonna lay some of this, it's doubled there, fabric there, or plastic just over the top of the rocks, because to pick up the rocks, plus they'll have weeds in them, so to pick up the rocks and then lay down and there's enough height there from the landscaping, what do you call these things? Anyway, because I actually picked them up and set them on top of the rock because they started sinking down into the ground, and pulled them up. I don't know what I'm going to do about pressure washing, because you can't pressure washer in here. It's like take each individual stone out and put it in the grass, pressure wash it. I'm thinking that ain't happening. Things get really mildewy like this in Florida. So, yeah. And then, we thought about the paper patio, but that's going to be upkeep too. We're going to have to, although I would probably get a professional to come do that. And, he's not going to do these because, like I said, if you spray that while it's here, the mulch will go everywhere. So that'll be just a mess. I don't know what I'm talking about. And my desert rose is looking sad. It needs some water and some fertilizer. Yada, yada, yada. All right. At some point, I will put you on fast forward, but apparently not yet. Okay, I think that's it for today. That's enough. That's good. Look, I got like half done in 2 days. So 2 more days. That's gonna, not really. That's gonna take longer over there. And I gotta trim the bougainvillea. I might want to do that first before I try to continue on here. And I really want to go buy plants for this today, but I'm not. I'll wait. And it needs pressure wash, so that's going to go there. Probably with those dwarf, what do they call? Morning glories? Those do really well. Low maintenance and everything, so I need to clean up my tools. And done, because I didn't do my morning chores this morning yet, so I need to conserve my energy. And I think I have energy this week because I'm not doing my zone cleaning yet. I might do that. I might do zone cleaning 1 week and then the next week yard work. Bit by bit though. Still not like all at once, but I need to conserve energy to do the yard work bit by bit. We'll see how it plays out. So much for routine. It's kind of just do what happens. Anyway, so yeah. So if I do my zone cleanup, I'm not gonna have the energy to come out here. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see. So I will continue this on another day. Probably tomorrow though. Tomorrow morning I'll come out here. Okay, so they came and leveled out the dirt today. And they ended up using all of it. So, to make it slope and be even with the yard. So, that's kind of cool. Yeah. But the screen is gonna come here, right where I'm walking. There's gonna be like a raised platform here for the waterfall. Maybe closer, maybe like here. So that's not that much. That's dirt. We're gonna have to bring some sod in and cover all that. So yeah, this is tight here. I'm kind of not liking that. It's gonna be tight right here, where the screen's gonna go right here. There's just enough room to walk by. But to make it bigger costs more money, so it'll be fine. So there's also not much room right here. I don't know what we're gonna do for furniture, or just make do with what we have. Probably is what's going to happen. And it rained yesterday, so there's a ton of water in there. Good morning, guys. I am going to the pool company away to go pick out the tile this morning. Yeah, they backfilled the pool yesterday, and we're moving on to picking out tile and I think the bottom of the pool color. How am I looking? Okay, this is the aftermath. Got 10 things of mulch the other day. My sister and her husband came and raked up 8 garbage cans of leaves. I would have liked them and done more, but I think they were done. Because my brother-in-law says that the leaves are good for the grass, but there was way too many. So it looks much better. You can't tell. But anyway, they finished this part of the landscaping. I helped a little bit and I did supervise. The rest of it, my sister told me to sit down. I'm like, oh, my back is hurting. She goes, you don't have to do any of this, just supervise. I paid them to come out here and do this. And all that I had done here, we kind of tore it up because we went a different way. Because I bought some different landscaping fabric. It's really thick. You can see it over here. All right, so I didn't do, well, I don't know if it was in the other part of the video, but there was a huge bougainvillea here. And hubby actually says he thinks we're going to get rid of that we don't need that. If we just fill up our bathtubs, when there's a hurricane, they won't have a problem. We need that water to flush toilets with because we have a well water. There was a couple of times where we didn't do that. So in time before we lost electricity. So anyway, there was a big old bougainvillea here. I'll probably insert a picture here. It was beautiful. And then Hurricane Ian knocked it down. I had it like just the top of it was blooming like an umbrella, and it was gorgeous. And it wasn't. I wanted to save it. My sister's husband said, just take it out. Hubby said, just take it out. And anyway, so fresh new mulch. So this area was like this. You can see where the dirt is, and we decided to move it in a little because we did not have enough of these pavers edging to finish it off there. I didn't finish it off before because the bougainvillea was there. Anyway, so this might just go completely. But we might build a fence here regardless to block off. I don't know. Work in progress. All right, so you can see the landscaping fabric. It was $83 for a roll. We did not use the complete whole roll. For this section, we have enough probably to do one more section. And I was like, oh my God, it's so expensive. But seriously, like, we spent so much money on a pool. Why am I balking at buying an $80 roll? Because then I won't have to do this anymore. So this is like the heavy duty builder grade, not builder grade, that's not the word I'm looking for, commercial grade plastic for the landscaping. There's still enough for water to get through to penetrate, I think. My brother-in-law begged to differ with me. So my sister pulled all that rock back. It was all weedy. And we live in Florida. Weeds will grow on top. But hopefully it'll be less. Like, we put very little mulch here, so it has ample time to dry out. And we put the cardboard underneath. Because when the mulch was laying on top of the cardboard, it was keeping it, I realized it was keeping it wet. And keep the mulch wet, and then that just made weeds grow on top of it. So anyway, so she pulled back the rock, and we laid plastic down, because when we originally did that, we just did the landscaping material, which was really thin. I'll show you the difference between the two. It was really thin, and she pulled it back, weeded it, we laid plastic down. So anything that's going to grow there now will be like in the rocks, which that does happen. It's Florida. And this area, here it is, what, 4? And it's still shaded over here. It's been shaded here for most of the day. It doesn't get very much light in the winter. And I'm going to buy some new plants for there. And we didn't get to pressure washing. I don't know if I'm going to bother. It's fine. Pressure washing the edges and stuff, because it gets so mildewy, but it's just what happens in Florida. The same with these. It's rustic. That's what I'm going for. So, yeah. So you can tell the difference. This is like gray, and then this is brown. And we just put enough there to make it look pretty. And we need to redo this a little bit. I guess we're going to lay the fabric that we laid here down. The area doesn't get so bad. This is the worst. It was all like that right there. And that, hubby thought that was a fern growing, and realized it's not. It's this growing. So my brother-in-law picked it. Didn't realize. Hubby said, don't pick that. And he stuck it in this barrel, this pot here. So we'll see. And we had such a mild winter this year. These things, I don't know what they're called. Paige, if you know, let me know. I know what they're called. I just don't remember. They never die off, just a little bit. Usually they go completely to the ground, and then they come back up, and they have like pretty flowers on it. Oh, look, a package. I can use that card. We ran out of cardboard. So I end up over here. I think I was talking to you in the other part of the video that I used a carpet that's in the garage. It's right over there. And then we use a tarp and pull it in the back of the golf cart to drag debris to the road. It's just easier that way. We don't have a big enough, the wagon's not big enough. So I just, when I trimmed that whole side yard earlier last year, last year. Like, when did I do that? November, December? I trimmed that whole side yard. And look, you can see the big, let me zoom in, pile that's there from today. There was a bigger pile when I did that. I dragged it behind the golf cart and trimmed all the palm fronds that were dead. Not all of them. That would be ridiculous. That would never happen. I did most of them anyway. So I don't know where I left off. So most of my sister's husband came so he could help pull out the bougainvillea, which was a bear. So we got to redo this. It needs fresh mulch. So there's that. I might buy some new rock just to top it off. And possibly pressure. I don't know. I kind of don't care anymore. Ain't nobody gonna know unless I point it out. And I'm pointing it out to you. So that needs to all come out and be fresh stuff. I could probably take it out and plant it somewhere in the yard. That I always just use to put weeds in, but I might put a plant in there. So once, was it November? My sister came and weeded that and this, and then she didn't never get to this. And that over there looked like this after she had just done it. So that was really bad. So she's going to come and do the rest of this again. And we're going to freshen it up. See how weedy that's, well, there is not landscape. There's the cheap landscape fabric. You can see it that we laid down. Because they didn't have this commercial grade landscaping fabric at Home Depot when I went there. Anyway, and all the things are tousled. But this is, I want to say this is a year's worth of weeds. So this area doesn't get that bad. This is literally a year's worth of weeds. So, and hubby planted one of his bonsai trees in there. One day he came out and did that. All right, so let's see. That might be all I'll be showing you for this video. After I show you this, and I'll wait till we finish up. So this is the landscape fabric that we used originally. Look at how thin that is. And my sister's husband said she didn't think the water penetrates this, but I believe it's supposed to. Maybe not. And the water was it doesn't look like water, but I think it does. I didn't save the packaging, but it said commercial grade landscaping fabric. It looks like plastic, but you can see there's like a weave. Yeah, look. There's like a weave there. The water can get through, but not as good as this. So that's what we used. 10 bags of the pine bark nuggets. They were expensive. My brother-in-law, he kind of gasped. It was $4.97 for a bag, and we bought 10 bags. Yeah, but the reason I buy it is because it lasts longer. It doesn't decompose as fast. So I don't remember when we last did this section over here. If you're a long-time subscriber, you can remember my sister and brother-in-law came out and redid that section. Like totally redid it like we did today. These two areas. So this part is not too bad. Other than the mulch is looking like it needs refreshed a little bit. I mean, it's fine. Probably if I raked it and tossed it, it would look fine. I want to say 2 years ago they did that. So, you know, it just needs attention. My brother-in-law was trying to convince me to just get rid of this completely and let the grass grow, and I guess it's not happening because we like to torture ourselves. Whatever. I don't know. Well, I'm giving it one more try with this new landscaping fabric. I do like to have this. I just think it looks nice when it's all finished. I just don't like to weed it. No, I gotta zoom you out. And did I say we might build a fence there? We might take that out. Anyway, that's what the landscaping is looking like so far. And I'll show you the leaves. And nothing is happening with the pool since the last time you saw the clip earlier in this video. I feel like it's been 2 weeks since I've done anything. I don't know. It's been at least a week, but I did go and pick out tile. And they did drop off this to do the plumbing, run it, and then the pump is going to be over there right under our bedroom window, but there's nowhere else to put it. And the pump is not going to be running at night. It's just during the day. So today is Tuesday. They dropped this off like Saturday. So I'm guessing they're going to be here sometime this week to put the pump, the plumbing for the pump. That's a lot of pipe. And yeah, so they raked up the leaves and then I dumped them back here, which reminds me I need to run the water and put it on, because the reason for all the leaves so my brother-in-law was saying the leaves are good for the grass, it fertilizes them, but they weren't breaking down. The oak leaf, I beg to differ with him, I'm sorry. I know he knows his stuff, but we have so many oak trees in the front yard. If it was just one, it'd be different. Like, it's not too bad here. So when I mow the grass, it chops up and it's fine. But up front, there's a ton of oak leaves. And to be honest, I didn't stay on top of it probably the last 3 years. I have not stayed on top of the leaves. And this past summer, last summer, we had such a dry summer. Literally, I was afraid of fires, the whole 9 yards. We got out of the summer without having a fire. It's crazy. Because, you know, see all those woods back there? Actually, I think there was a fire, but way over there, and it was just little, and they were right on top of it. So when it doesn't rain, the leaves don't get wet and disintegrate and what is the word? Decompose. So I need to come out here with the hose. All these plants need water anyway. This is all going to get finished off. They're going to come out here next week and do some more work on the yard. And yeah, so I put 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and 3 things of leaves back there where the tires are going to go. They're going to remove the tires next week, except for 1 row. I'm just going to keep 1 row to put like old plants back there that we don't want, but we don't want to throw away. So there's like aloe plants back there that were in the front yard, so they're growing back there, and so then that will help like mulch it and decompose and all the kind. This is, you know, graveyard. We have a graveyard for all the bromeliads over there, and plants here. And we have 2 philodendrons, 3 philodendrons. We're going to try to plant those in the ground. Guys, this yard, nothing grows in it except for oak trees. And apparently bromeliads grow. They like the oak trees. Because my brother-in-law said that too. He says that his bromeliads are doing really well under the oak trees. That's why he was begging to differ with me about the leaves, that they're good, but they were killing my grass. And I'm not putting in a sprinkler system. We live in the country, but I don't want to have dead grass everywhere. And then he said I should reseed. It's Bahia. I'm like, okay, did you want to come and do that for me? Yeah. See, I'm not doing that. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. That is the update of the yard and the pool and the landscaping for now. Until next time, guys. Enjoy. It was a great day to do. It was 4 hours. We did 4 hours of landscaping. Again, I supervised a lot, but I still am tired. Took a shower, and it was gorgeous out here. It's gorgeous out here now. It was 45 degrees this morning, and it only got up to 75. That part of the front of the house was shaded, and we didn't die. So that's why I want to get the landscaping done now before it's too hot. And again, my sister said, "Child, just go. Just supervise." I can't. I don't know. I mean, I should. I just feel like I should help. I don't know. That must be my dad and me, you know? I don't know. But all the more reason, that's why I should do the Walk 30-Day Challenge. Are you joining? One last thing, guys. So it starts March 1st. Actually, I think it's already started. when I post this video. I think that it's going to be posted on the 3rd. So look, they raked up all these leaves. It's not so bad. I'd like to have more, but it's doable. I can move it with the mower. Anyway, if you want to join the Walk 30 Days Challenge, even though if it's already started, starts March 1st, you can still join. And you can start with just walking around the yard, walking to the mailbox and back. You don't have to count miles. You just need to walk every day. Just a little bit. Who cares how much? Just walk every day. Check your progress if you want to. And maybe you'll be walking 3 miles by the end of the month. We shall see. So I'm going to do that and run my bike. And till next time, guys. Enjoy your day.